So we see in verse 1 what Jesus said of his kingdom in John chapter 18. My kingdom, he said, is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would have been fighting, right? That I might not be delivered over to the Jews, but my kingdom is not of this world. We live in an age of groanings in which creation longs and yearns to be reconciled to God, restored to the prominence of God's original design prior to the fall, and filled with the tranquil peace of God's walking with his creatures in his creation in the still of the day that we see in Genesis chapter 3 and verse 8. We long and hope for a place in which tears and death and mourning and pain are no more. We have that longing as creatures of a God who has created us in his image in our very being. It doesn't take long in living on this world where with a conscious mind you think, is there more than what I'm experiencing now, in which my felt needs have led me to conclusions that I'm broken and this world is broken. And if God is God, then how is it that these things are coming to pass? And it creates in us this sense of longing of there has to be more. There's an entire generation that's saying this and yet exploring the means and processes and structures and strategies and religions to answer this one question: is there more? And it's only through the inerrancy and infallibility of Scripture where these longings are reconciled, where our conscious mind can comprehend, at least to the degree in which God has revealed it, that there is more and will be more, and the means of receiving the peace that is there and represents more is found through the person and work of Christ as God reveals himself through this particular and distinct means.